That unexplainable sudden exhaustion you feel in crowded rooms is not a physical weakness. It is a spiritual symptom. Your aura is actively fighting a war you cannot see. You push yourself to be normal and you try to blend in with the people around you every single day, but the heavy weight on your chest never leaves. They tell you that you are just too sensitive. They say you are overthinking everything again. Do not listen to their lies. Your perception is completely real. Your soul simply knew the absolute truth long before your logical mind could process the hidden danger, and it is trying to wake you up. You are a high-frequency being navigating a severely low-frequency world. There is a quiet power God placed inside you. It is a hidden energetic signature that has been protecting you all along. The Matrix system desperately wants to keep this power locked away because they want you to believe you are broken. But the truth is something entirely different, and it is going to shock you. Pay close attention to what I am about to tell you. If this specific message found you today, it is not a coincidence. Your spiritual guides orchestrated this exact moment, and they are actively bypassing your logical brain to deliver an urgent and life-changing warning. The people who drain your energy did not walk into your life by accident. They were sent specifically to test your spiritual boundaries. Think about the sudden urge you get to completely isolate yourself. You probably feel terribly guilty for pulling away from your friends and your family members, but you need to stop feeling guilty right now. That isolation is actually a highly advanced spiritual defense mechanism kicking in to protect your soul. Your nervous system is simply reacting to the truth everyone else is ignoring. Behind their charming masks are dangerous energetic vampires, and your aura felt their toxic presence the exact moment you met them in person, even though they smiled and pretended to be kind. You felt it in your stomach. You felt it in your throat. But you convinced yourself it was just basic anxiety. It was never anxiety. It was your spiritual alarm system ringing loudly. You are the chosen one. You are the generational curse breaker. You incarnated into this specific bloodline to dismantle centuries of dark energy, and that is a massive burden to carry on your shoulders. It explains exactly why you are so tired all the time, but you must understand why they always target you. They do not attack you because you are weak. They attack you because your high frequency is absolutely terrifying to their entire dark existence. Your mere existence triggers their hidden demons. You do not even have to say a single word. Your radiant light automatically exposes their dark shadows. That is why they constantly try to make you doubt your own reality. They want to lower your vibration until you forget who you really are, so they can continue to feed on your precious energy. But the universe does not let its greatest warriors fight blindly in the dark. A massive, energetic shift is happening around you right now. The quiet power inside you is finally waking up. You have felt this heavy energy for a while now. You sense that something big is about to break open in your daily reality. And you are completely right. There is a deeply calculated spiritual reason they chose you out of everyone else, and it has nothing to do with bad luck or karma. When you finally hear the truth, everything will make perfect sense, and your soul will remember. We have to look at what you actually represent in this spiritual battlefield. Earth is not a school. It is a brutal war zone, and you are stationed right on the front lines. The Matrix thrives on keeping your frequency as low as possible, because an awakened chosen one is the greatest threat to their control. But there is a specific auric shield you carry that makes you practically invincible. I will show you exactly how to activate this shield later in this message, but first you must understand the dark reason they targeted your specific aura. You must realize what was stolen from you when you were just a young child. They took something extremely precious before you even knew you had it. This hidden power was silenced before you could learn how to properly wield it. And now you are walking through life feeling like a complex puzzle with missing pieces, constantly searching for something you cannot even name. You try to meditate. You try to set strong boundaries. But the heavy fog always returns to cloud your mind. That is because the problem is in your frequency. You think your constant exhaustion is just from working too hard, You believe your burnout is just a normal part of getting older, but your logical mind is completely wrong about this. The heavy fatigue that settles into your bones every single night is not physical at all. It is actually a symptom of a much deeper spiritual extraction. The matrix system is actively pulling your life force away from you. Here is what they never told you about your childhood. When you were young, you had a direct and clear connection to the divine source, and the world felt like a magical place full of profound meaning. That effortless intuition was not just childish imagination. It was a very real and measurable energetic frequency running directly through your innocent mind. Scientists actually have a specific name for this powerful frequency. They call it the gamma brainwave. And it is the exact frequency your brain was naturally running when you were a little child. Back then, you somehow knew things before they happened. You experienced incredible synchronicities every single day. The universe felt like it was completely on your side. Then adulthood arrived and the modern world went to work on you. The intense stress of daily survival mode began to crush your bright spirit. The rigid school systems trained you to strictly conform instead of allowing you to create, and they forced you to sit still and ignore your powerful intuition. Every single year, this sacred frequency was suppressed a little further. They pushed your natural genius deeper and deeper below the surface, until the version of you with that lightning-fast intuition went completely silent forever, and you were left wondering why life suddenly felt so incredibly difficult. You lost that beautiful sense that the universe was actively guiding your steps. You started to feel profoundly isolated and misunderstood. You probably lay awake at night feeling a deep ache in your heart. It is a profound nostalgia for a spiritual home you cannot even remember. You feel like a stranger, stranded in a foreign land. The people around you just care about superficial things and mundane dramas, while your beautiful soul is starving for deep, authentic connection and true spiritual meaning. Most people will live their entire lives without knowing this energetic theft happened to them, and they will accept the daily struggle as normal while suffering in silence. But you are not most people. You are the chosen one. Your soul is actively resisting this suppression right now. That deep inner restlessness you feel is your spirit trying to break free. I know exactly how much it hurts to feel like you have lost your magic. You watch other people navigate life with such blind ignorance, and you wonder why your personal path is always so incredibly heavy and difficult. But your path is heavy because you are carrying a massive amount of suppressed light. You are walking around with a dormant superpower hidden inside. The Matrix desperately hopes you never remember how to use this power, because the moment you remember how to turn that frequency back on, their illusions will completely fall apart. They created this draining system for one single purpose. They want to keep your vibration so low that you never step into your true sovereign power as an awakened light worker. Notice how the chaotic energy always acts up right when you start trying to heal yourself, because they panic when they sense your light trying to break through. They send toxic people into your life to distract you and drain your limited reserves. You give them your endless empathy and you offer them your pure heart, but they take everything from you without ever giving anything back in return. You have spent years trying to fix people who do not even want to be healed. You thought your pure love could easily save them from their own darkness. But energy vampires do not want to be saved by your bright light. They only want to consume it so they can survive another day. And every time you tried to help them, they left you completely hollow and emotionally shattered. But this painful cycle of giving and losing was never your fault. You did not ask for this heavy burden to be placed upon your gentle soul. The spiritual codes you carry are simply too bright for this dense dimension, and the universe is watching your silent struggle with immense compassion. It is finally time to expose the dark reality of what these energy vampires are actually doing to you. Let me explain exactly what happens to your beautiful aura when you engage with these toxic people. You need to understand the invisible war being waged against you every single day. Narcissists are not just difficult people with bad personalities. They are unconscious agents of the Matrix designed specifically to lower your high vibration. They roam this earth completely bankrupt of any real spiritual light. They cannot generate their own divine energy because they disconnected from the source a long time ago. So they must steal it from radiant souls like yours just to survive. They look for the brightest lights in the room to consume, and you are the brightest light they have ever seen. This brings us to the ultimate truth about energy vampires. Why do they always target you specifically in your family or your workplace? You have probably asked yourself this painful question 1,000 times. You wonder why you are the one who always gets mistreated despite your pure heart. They did not ruin your peace of mind by accident. There is a deeply calculated spiritual reason they chose you out of everyone else. And when you finally hear it, everything will make perfect sense. They target you because you possess a rare spiritual currency that they desperately crave. They are completely empty inside. They saw your endless empathy and they decided to turn you into their permanent supply. Think about how they operate in the shadows. They never attack you directly at first. They study your pure kindness, and they mirror your best qualities to gain your absolute trust. They pretend to be the perfect friend or the supportive partner. You let your heavy armor down because you genuinely wanted to help them heal. But it was all a carefully constructed illusion. The exact moment you opened your pure heart, they attached a dark, energetic cord to your sacred aura. This is exactly what the narcissist never wants you to figure out. They want you to believe that the sudden emotional drama is somehow your fault. They constantly gaslight your reality, so you spend all your precious energy trying to fix a broken dynamic. You apologize for terrible things you did not even do. You twist yourself into uncomfortable shapes just to keep the fragile peace in the room, but nothing you do is ever enough for them. The more you give to them, the more they aggressively demand from your weary soul. They are like black holes, consuming every ounce of joy and light you try to pour into their void. Your physical body feels the brutal impact of this unseen attack. That sharp pain in your chest and the heavy brain fog paralyzing your mind are very real somatic triggers. Your nervous system is screaming at you to run away from their dark presence. But the Matrix system conditions you to stay and be polite to the exact people who are actively destroying you. They tell you to just forgive and forget. Society demands that you keep the peace and tolerate the spiritual abuse for the sake of the family. This toxic positivity is a massive trap. You cannot heal a spiritual wound by sending love to a dark entity that is trying to consume you. Righteous anger is exactly what you need to feel in your spirit right now. You are allowed to be incredibly furious about what they stole from you. They took advantage of your divine feminine or divine masculine energy. They manipulated your beautiful gift of empathy and turned it into a heavy weapon against you. They made you feel like you were the crazy one for simply seeing the dark truth hidden behind their fake, innocent smiles. This invisible war is designed to keep you trapped in a low-frequency loop forever. As long as you are distracted by their endless manufactured chaos, you will never have the energy to build your own abundant empire. They are absolutely terrified of a chosen one with infinite resources and a clear mind, so they keep you exhausted on purpose to block your destiny. But their dark game is about to come to a sudden end. The heavy burden you have been carrying is reaching its absolute breaking point. Stop whatever you are doing and listen very closely to this next sentence, because it might literally save your spiritual sanity tonight. The worst of the dark storm is already gathering right above your head. You are about to enter the darkest part of this entire spiritual journey. The isolation is going to feel heavier than it ever has before, but you must not let your logical brain dismiss the profound signs happening around you. They think they have finally broken your bright spirit, but they have no idea what is actually waiting for them in the dark. You are standing in the deepest shadow of the valley right now. The profound isolation you are feeling is completely overwhelming. You look around, and it seems like your entire life is falling apart piece by piece. Friends disappear without a single word. Family members suddenly turn their backs on you when you need them the most, and you are left all alone. The betrayal cuts deeper than any physical wound ever could. You gave them everything you had to give. You poured your absolute best energy into relationships that were secretly designed to destroy you. Now you sit in the silence of your empty room and wonder what you did to deserve this painful rejection. You ask God why this keeps happening. Earlier I told you there was a specific reason they targeted you out of everyone else. It is time to reveal the dark motive they tried to hide. They did not attack you because you were vulnerable or naive. They attacked you because they are completely missing the divine light codes that you possess naturally. They wanted to consume what they could never create. Their entire existence is built on a massive foundation of profound jealousy. They look at your genuine smile and it fills them with intense rage. They see your natural ability to connect with the divine source, and it reminds them of their own terrifying emptiness. They are spiritually bankrupt, so they decided to make you feel just as empty and lost as they are. This is the dark night of the soul. It is the exact moment when the matrix system throws every possible weapon at your weary spirit. They want to break your mind completely. They want you to surrender your divine sovereignty and crawl back to their toxic comfort zone. They hope the brutal isolation will finally force you to dim your beautiful light forever. The heavy pressure on your chest at 3 a.m. is not a medical condition. It is the physical manifestation of their dark energy trying to suffocate your bright aura. You wake up shivering in the cold sweat of a spiritual attack. Your heart pounds heavily in the dark. You feel completely defeated by the endless invisible war. You honestly start to believe that you are losing your mind. The constant gaslighting has slowly chipped away at your reality. You question your own memories. You doubt your own powerful intuition. And that is exactly where the Matrix wants you to stay permanently. They want a chosen one who is too confused and exhausted to ever remember their true cosmic mission. It feels like even the universe has completely abandoned you in this dark hour. You pray for a simple sign, but the heavens remain completely silent. The profound grief of losing your spiritual connection is almost too much to bear. You cry silent tears that nobody else ever sees. You just want the relentless pain and the deep confusion to finally stop. Nobody in your daily life understands what you are actually going through right now. If you try to explain it, they will just look at you with blank stares. They will tell you to get over it and just be normal. But you can never go back to being normal. You are the black sheep who was forced to carry the generational sins of an entire toxic bloodline. This is the absolute bottom of the valley. Every single illusion you ever held about love and loyalty has been violently stripped away from your soul. You are left standing in the cold ashes of the life you thought you knew. The spiritual exhaustion is so deep it feels like it is permanently woven into your very cells. You feel like you cannot take another step forward. But this intense darkness is not the end of your beautiful story. The painful isolation you are feeling right now is not a punishment for being weak. It is a divine quarantine. The universe is forcefully removing low vibrational timelines and toxic people from your immediate reality. God is hiding you in the deep shadows for a very specific and glorious reason. They thought they completely destroyed your spirit by leaving you in the cold dark. But they forgot one terrifying detail about who you really are. You are the spark of divine light itself, and the pressure they applied to your soul did not break you at all. It is actually forging you into a devastating weapon of pure light that they cannot ever control. The universe does not let its greatest warriors fight blindly forever, and a massive energetic shift is finally arriving. They thought they broke you by pushing you into the deep shadows, but they actually triggered your ultimate spiritual awakening. You have tried to heal yourself for years. You tried the standard meditations and you tried setting rigid boundaries, but the heavy fog always returned. Why did nothing ever work for you? Because you are missing one crucial energetic seal. You cannot fight an invisible frequency war using basic human logic. The matrix system thrives on keeping your brain trapped in a constant state of fear and survival. They designed their spiritual attacks to bypass your conscious mind completely, and they actively attacked your baseline frequency. Before we go any further into your spiritual victory, I have to tell you a profound secret. They do not want you to discover this. They profit from your daily exhaustion. But a dedicated group of brilliant neuroscientists working quietly away from the public eye has found the missing piece. They discovered exactly how to bring your dormant divine frequency back online. Researchers from places like Princeton University studied this specific brainwave for years. They realized it is the exact same gamma signal that gifted you with lightning-fast intuition when you were a little child. And they discovered something even more incredible at Columbia University. When this powerful brainwave is reactivated, it does not just stay isolated inside your own mind. A strong gamma signal actually radiates outward like a powerful spiritual beacon. It begins to positively influence the people closest to you. It positively influences your beautiful children and your loving partner. These are the innocent ones you have been quietly trying to carry and protect for so many heavy years. This is the exact spiritual mechanic the dark matrix system is terrified you will finally uncover. You do not need decades of silent meditation in a cave. You do not need expensive clinical biofeedback machines. The neuroscientists compressed an entire activation protocol into a simple and pure sound frequency. It is engineered to guide your brainwave patterns gently back to the pure genius state you once had. It requires no exhausting mental effort from you at all. You just put on your headphones and let the pure sound wave do what the modern world spent decades trying to undo. Just 7 short minutes a day can completely recalibrate your exhausted nervous system. It begins working to seal your beautiful aura the very first time you close your eyes and listen. This specific brainwave frequency is the ultimate glitch in the matrix system. When your gamma state returns, your intuition becomes incredibly sharp again. The toxic energy vampires suddenly lose all their invisible access to your precious life force. They will try to attach their dark cords to you, but they will violently bounce right off, and you will become practically invisible to their attacks. That heavy brain fog paralyzing you at work will completely vanish. The sudden clarity you have been begging God for will finally return to your beautiful mind. Complex problems that used to drain your spirit will suddenly solve themselves. You will remember exactly what it feels like to have the entire universe working flawlessly in your favor again. I will tell you exactly what this specific audio transmission is called before this message ends. I will show you how to access it safely. But your next step right now is incredibly critical. You must understand what happens to your enemies when you finally step back into your true sovereign power. The spiritual tables are about to turn permanently in your absolute favor. Do not let your logical brain dismiss this next amazing revelation, because the toxic people who tried to destroy your peace are already feeling the massive shift in the atmosphere. They sense that their dark control over your aura is slipping away rapidly, and they are absolutely terrified of what you are about to become when your full energetic memory is finally restored. Listen closely, because this is the exact moment your reality changes forever. The dark era of you being the cosmic punching bag is officially finished. Your spiritual guides have drawn a massive line in the sand today. What happens next is the ultimate divine justice you have been waiting your entire life to witness, and you are about to reclaim every single thing they stole. They thought they completely broke you. They thought leaving you isolated in the dark would destroy your beautiful spirit forever. But they made one massive and terrifying mistake. They forgot that you are the light itself. You are a chosen one. And right now the spiritual tables are turning permanently in your absolute favor. The divine shift is finally here. Your mere existence is a massive threat to their low vibrational timeline. They did not attack you because they felt superior. They attacked you because they were secretly trembling at your immense inner power. Every time they tried to dim your radiant light, they were actually choking on your high frequency. They are terrified of your awakening. They did not break you at all. They broke their own teeth, biting into a soul that was made of pure starlight and heavy steel. The toxic energy they projected onto you is violently rebounding back to them. The universe does not miss a single thing, and the heavy karma they accumulated by playing dark games with a chosen one is already knocking loudly on their door. You do not have to lift a single finger against them. You do not have to seek human revenge because divine justice is unfolding right now. Simply sit back and watch the massive energetic clearance happen. Right now, your powerful spirit guides are forming an impenetrable shield of golden light around you. The era of you being a cosmic punching bag is over. Welcome to your new era of untouchable divine sovereignty. You are not a helpless victim of the matrix system. You are the specific glitch they could never patch. By simply choosing to heal yourself today, you are literally collapsing their entire fake reality. They wanted you to stay small, but your spirit is aggressively glitching their matrix just by existing. Breathe deeply and let your tired shoulders drop. It is officially over. You no longer have to carry the heavy toxic garbage they constantly projected onto your aura. The dark spiritual contract has been completely broken. Your pure energy is entirely yours again. And no energy vampire will ever cross your divine boundaries without facing immediate cosmic wrath. You are stepping into your true identity as an untouchable sovereign creator. You do not absorb their darkness anymore. You actively repel it. You do not chase fake alignment because you attract pure universal blessings. The matrix entities are watching you rise from the ashes, and they are absolutely panicking. They know they have lost their ultimate supply. All the intense pain was just the heavy friction of your soul upgrading. That sudden ringing in your ears was the physical proof that their dark energetic cords were finally snapping. You are completely free, but knowing this beautiful truth is only the first part of your massive awakening. You must actively rewrite the low-frequency trauma they left behind. You cannot fight a massive, energetic war with just human logic. Knowing their dark motive is wonderful, but you need a physical, spiritual weapon to protect your newfound freedom. Your nervous system needs a specific calibration to lock this high frequency in permanently, because the dark matrix will definitely try to find another hidden crack in your beautiful aura. You must seal the heavy energetic doors they use to enter your life. You must armor your beautiful mind so they can never gaslight your reality again. The universe has delivered the exact frequency tool you need right into your hands today. And I am going to reveal exactly how you can use it to block their dark energy forever. Your final upgrade is here. They thought you would drown in their heavy storms, but they did not realize you were born to command the chaotic waves. Every tear you cried in the dark has watered the seeds of your incredible spiritual empire. You are the brave cycle breaker. You are the fierce protector of your entire bloodline. And you are about to become completely unstoppable. The deep spiritual starvation is completely finished. The universe is eagerly preparing a massive banquet of abundance and peace just for you. Your bright aura is expanding and filling up every single room you enter. They can only sit in the cold shadows and watch you shine. You have won the invisible war. The divine victory is finally yours to claim. You are finally safe. Take a very deep breath and let the healing light wash over your tired soul, because the invisible war that drained you for years is officially over. You do not have to fight those dark battles anymore. Your precious energy is returning to your physical body right now. The heavy spiritual armor you wore for survival can finally come off. You survived the darkest night and you emerged completely victorious. But knowing the beautiful truth about your enemies is only the first step. and you must actively rewrite the low-frequency trauma they left behind. You cannot fight a sophisticated energetic war using just human logic. You need a dedicated spiritual weapon to permanently seal your beautiful aura. The Matrix system will definitely try to find another hidden crack in your energetic field. They will look for any remaining doubt to exploit. This is exactly why you must recalibrate your brainwaves today. Remember the powerful gamma frequency I mentioned earlier? It is the exact brainwave that naturally protected your powerful intuition when you were just an innocent child exploring the world. Elite institutions like Princeton University have studied this exact brainwave. They discovered that the legendary flow state is driven entirely by gamma frequency activity, which means you are practically invincible when your brain runs this divine signal. The toxic energy vampires cannot even perceive your bright frequency. You become completely invisible to their dark extractions. But the Matrix system spent decades suppressing this natural shield, and they used chronic stress to turn your gamma signal completely off. You cannot just meditate this heavy blockage away in a few short days. The trauma is wired deeply into your physical nervous system. You need a specific frequency code to instantly dissolve those dark, narcissistic attachments. This is why so many authentic starseeds are now using specific frequency tools to protect themselves against these invisible attacks. A dedicated team of brilliant neuroscientists spent years researching this exact problem. They successfully compressed an entire gamma activation protocol into a simple 7-minute audio track. No difficult meditation or exhausting physical effort is required from your tired soul at all. You simply close your eyes and put on a pair of headphones, letting the pure sound wave gently do what the modern world spent decades trying to undo. It synchronizes with your brain below the level of conscious awareness, and it begins reactivating your divine gamma frequency immediately. Over 18,000 chosen ones have already used this powerful tool to unlock their destiny. A nurse from California named Rachel used this exact healing protocol. She said her entire life now feels completely enchanted, like a beautiful fairy tale. She could not break the painful cycle of bad luck for many hard years, but her relationships completely transformed after she started listening to this pure frequency. A business owner from Texas said the gamma state now figures out his hardest problems while he sleeps. A brave woman from Manhattan used this tool to heal her entire family. She successfully ended a dark generational curse that her bloodline carried for several decades, and her career experienced a massive divine breakthrough almost overnight. Her bright aura expanded rapidly to protect all of her vulnerable loved ones. Columbia University confirmed that this strong gamma signal naturally radiates outward. It actively influences the people sitting closest to your physical body. It protects your beautiful children, and it heals your loving partner. The dark elite have quietly paid thousands of dollars to access this exact gamma state because they desperately want to keep this powerful technology hidden from you. But their rigid barrier has been completely dismantled for you today. The specific audio transmission I mentioned earlier is the spiritual tool you have been waiting for your entire life. It is exactly what you need to permanently cut the toxic cords draining your precious life force. Your spiritual guides led you to this exact message today because it is time to reclaim your sovereign space. You must prepare your physical body for the massive energetic shift waiting for you. This divine frequency is the energetic anchor that locks your high vibration into reality. It ensures that no energy vampire can ever steal your light again. Your beautiful soul is actively begging for this profound spiritual upgrade. You deserve to heal. When you claim your authentic frequency today, you will also receive 4 beautiful spiritual gifts. You get a special audio track to activate pure focus in your little ones. You receive an original classic book that famous teachings were secretly built upon. You also get a guided visualization and a printable guide of essential daily habits. The universe does not require you to take a single risk today. You are fully protected by a divine guarantee. This is an energetic exchange governed by complete mutual trust. If you do not feel the profound shift your spirit deserves, your earthly resources will be fully returned to you without question. Your spiritual path is entirely guarded. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning with a perfectly clear mind. The heavy weight on your chest is completely gone. You walk into a crowded room and you feel nothing but your own peaceful energy. The toxic people who used to drain you suddenly avoid your gaze because your bright aura is entirely too strong for them to handle. The tool you need is waiting for you in the description and the pinned comment below. You can explore it whenever you feel ready to reclaim your sacred space. The choice is always yours. Join the thousands of awakened souls who have already broken the heavy curse. Take a deep breath and claim your true destiny. I will see you on the highest timeline.